Hi, this is Sage of the Stage, and today I want to try and answer a question that I get a lot in my private lessons. Whether those lessons are piano lessons or singing lessons, the question is always the same. Is it too late for me to start learning how to sing, learning how to play, or for the sake of this video, is it too late for me to learn a new skill? My answer most of the time is absolutely not. It's not too late. Now, granted, most of my students, most of the people I teach are between ages 7 and 25. And that's just because I think kids are more open for new experiences. Kids are more open to learn some new stuff. And they just don't feel that pressure. They just feel like they're playing and they don't have that fear of failure as much as adults have. They're just, in my opinion, a little bit more open than adults. Now, that being said, some of my students are parents who decided to reward themselves with things they didn't have the opportunity to have when they were kids. For example, they wanted to learn some new skills. They wanted to take lessons that they couldn't as kids, whether that was because their parents had some different goals for them, or they were just in a bad financial situation, or they weren't just interested in those stuff as much as they are interested in them now. The other thing that's good when you're an adult and you take up a new skill to learn, it's that when you decide to learn it, then it's more personal. There's also the matter of paying for lessons. When you pay with your own money for your own sake, then you know that you're serious about something, that you really want to learn. And that's the difference between adults taking lessons and kids taking lessons. I even had a 66-year-old who wanted to learn how to sing and took one of my lessons, and he was just the most positive person I've encountered in the last couple of months. He just wanted to learn, but he knew that it doesn't go overnight, so he still practices. And please, forget about that you need to be born with natural talent to do a certain thing, because that's a myth. I mean, there are people that can learn something faster than others. That's true. But in my experience, some of those people that are, let's say, naturally talented, sometimes they don't use their advantages for themselves because sometimes they get cocky. For example, I know a lot of naturally talented singers who have a good ear and everything, but they don't practice. And you can hear a good tone, you can hear a good color in their voice, but they don't practice and they just waste their talent, you know? On the other hand, I know a lot of people, singers, piano players, musicians in general, but also some other people. For example, this guy that went with me in the primary school, he was never a sports type. He was not an athlete in any way. He was actually pretty fragile when it comes to physical strength. And I see him maybe like 3 or 4 years after the primary school. He's taken on kickboxing. He just got ripped. He's just full of muscles. I don't know what to say. And I think even that he won a state competition, but I'm not too sure. But it wouldn't surprise me, honestly. It's almost like the story about the tortoise and the hare, you know? The hare had every advantage on his side, but he didn't use it. He was lazy. And the turtle, he just took it step by step, small steps. But in the end, slowly and surely, he won. I think this story can be applied in many fields of life. If you want to learn, let's say, how to cook, there are like a million tutorials just on YouTube. And there are like a million recipes on the internet as well. Just try them. Burn something. Fail. That's the most beautiful part. You need to fail like at least 7 times until you learn it the 8th time. I think that's the right math, let's say. And not just cooking. If you want to learn how to dance, if you want to take up acting, if you want to be a better person, if you want to be more religious, I don't know, if you want to be better at math, if you want to be better at history, whatever you decide, if you want to be a YouTuber in 2020, who's going to stop you? Why not try it? It's never too late. Better to start now and be grateful in about half a year than to look back and think, man, I should have started today. And that's what I want to say with this video. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. That first step is always the hardest one. But if you take it now, I'm sure you will be grateful in the future. Now, if by any chance you want to learn how to sing, if you want to improve, you can check out my website, singeverything.com, where I teach singing every day through Skype or Zoom, depending on what you like. Now, if you feel that's something you're interested in, welcome. You can check out my FAQ section of the page, consider booking a lesson. You can find all the information you need there. If for some reason you need more information, you can always email me. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I helped at least one of you, because really, if you start today, good things are going to happen tomorrow. Trust me. Like this video, share it with your friends and family. Consider subscribing. It will mean a lot to me. I'm going to leave you with this video of Ed Sheeran talking about this clip that he has of himself singing when he was younger. And it absolutely sucks. But if you listen to him now, I mean, he's great. And it just goes to show you that everything can be achieved with hard work, with practice. And I hope you decide on what you want to improve in life. Whether that's something new or something that you already started, I wish you all the luck. Thanks for being here. You look lovely as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.